Do not let Drew drive the boat.
I can drive. What, are you kidding me? I did
not
great.
let Drew
oh
drive
my
the
God,
boat.
let me drive.
That's how we ran aground, don't you remember?
Oh my God, don't you even. No. I'm a great boat driver. We're about to embark on our third boat to Bando trip. Every time before, Shawn drives. Okay.
It goes flawless. As soon as he takes the wheel, we end up ground.
At the end of the day, we end up stuck on the beach getting rained on. Happens every time. So this time, we said, you're in the back, and we're taking B-Rad's boat. B-Rad, what's up, guys? Into the Bando, power loop or window.
Oh my gosh, dude, I'm over the Bando.
You fly into it.
Oh my gosh, this is so epic. Oh, I love this.
Elevator shaft dive, go for it.
Yeah. Shaft dive.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, disarm. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Hey guys, welcome to Rotor Riot. Check this bad boy out. This is the Rotor Riot Outlaw. Shawn, what'd you put together here and why?
I wanted to make a drone that we could technically fly when the FAA takes away our sky. Right?
So this drone is under 250 grams. A lot of authorized bodies in various countries seem to have picked 250 grams as the mark where certain regulations do or don't apply to a drone. So if you have a drone that is less than 250 grams, there are certain things that you don't have to do, like register your drone or whatever. That's always changing, so we're not gonna say exactly what the change is. Look up what the laws are in your country and whatever, but you'll probably find that 250 grams gives you a little bit more leeway in terms of where you can fly, when you can fly, who can fly, all that sort of stuff. The thing about having a lightweight drone is you're typically not going to be flying what we like to fly, which is a big 5-inch Freestyle drone.
Our Freestyle drones are a lot heavier. They can carry their weight and their momentum over objects when we pitch them, and it just feels different than some of the really lightweight 250 gram drones. This is a 5-inch drone, just like what we normally fly.
Right.
And I wanted to make sure that this drone had the same power weight ratio or better than what we normally fly.
Yeah, so the idea is if we can still fly a lightweight drone that gets us into that different weight class, but still have 5-inch, which is what we always want to fly. That's the Freestyle experience that we tend to like most here at Rotor Riot.
I don't think I've ever flown a sub 250 5-inch quad, so I'm really excited to see.
But you've flown micro drones, right?
But they've always been like a 2 or 3 inch prop, so this is going to be interesting with a 5-inch blade.
We're supposed to have a legit 5-inch experience.
Yeah.
So we came here, boat to Bando, and we're gonna see.
What better place to take a drone for testing purposes?
We love flying here. This is such a fun spot. All sorts of crazy gaps you can fly. It's big. There's places to power through. Yeah, elevator shaft dives. Just all sorts of crazy stuff that you can get into. And you definitely wouldn't be flying like a tiny whoop here, or you wouldn't be flying like a digi-whoop. You wouldn't be flying our baby shark here. It's too big. It's too windy.
Right.
It's not the right environment for that.
And the other thing that was really important to me on this build was that it be extremely durable. What better way to test durability than to take it to concrete? Try to start gentle. Just
What do you mean? Why?
Because we don't know how.
You know how what? It's durable, right?
I don't know how. I don't know. I haven't crashed it with the stuff yet.
Send.
Oh my gosh.
Send the quad. Dude, oh my gosh. This thing.
How does it fly?
Dude, it feels, video.
Oh boy.
Video.
Yeah, like, oh, you got it back, right?
Yeah, I got it back. Okay.
Bobby,
Dude,
Bobby, what did I say?
What?
Send.
Dude, this thing feels too much like a 5-inch. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Well, it sure crashes. Bobby, why'd you fly so hard?
What?
You need to like ease into it.
Okay.
You went like a little too crazy right off the bat.
This guy.
Just for the short time that I flew it, I, for a second, was like, oh, no way this is under 250 grams. Like, I legit thought it felt really good.
And it's windy. It's like really
Was
freaking
it getting blown
windy.
in the wind? That's kind of the thing.
It did get blown in the wind a little bit,
than your quad would be.
but less than I thought it would.
Camera came unplugged. All right.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
So we're okay, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the ribbon cable just came unplugged from the shark bite.
The frame seems fine. Dude, that was a pretty hard hit. I feel I hit straight on. Yeah, that was a slam.
I would just say we should, when we send these to full production, we should add a little bit of glue.
Yeah.
To stop that. That won't add too much weight. We could get away with like 0.01 grams of glue. That's where you made contact.
Right there.
Oh wow. Okay. Should it held up really well.
Should it be more durable than like a normal 5-inch quad since it's so light?
I don't know. I mean, so it's thinner carbon. Like normally we would do like 4mm, maybe even 6.
I do 6.
6mm arms. This whole frame, this unibody is just 3mm, which doesn't sound like much, and you can feel there's a little bit of flex to it. But I think when you crash, that it'll flex, not snap, because there's not a lot of weight.
Yeah.
It's like this doesn't weigh anything, so
there's definitely a fine balance between if it's too stiff, then it just snaps.
Right.
But if it's a little bit flexible, sometimes it'll take a little bit of that bendingness.
So then
like
that factors into like, that has to do also with like how heavy it is, because if you have a lot of weight behind it and then it flexes, it's gonna, then it's gonna snap, right?
Yeah.
So I think, I don't know, one crash, it's good, let's keep sending it. It's so quiet.
I'm sending it.
I would have expected it to be quiet. I'm like, it's a 5-inch, right? So it'll sound like a 5-inch. So when you get up into higher RPMs, it sort of starts to get, it's a little
I do see a little bit of jello, but
I think that's a bent prop though.
Oh yeah,
we didn't change props.
We do have a bent prop, that's right.
Oh, I went back so far. Oh my gosh. I don't know
it
if
definitely carries its weight. It's got a lot of power, right?
That I expected to not get over the gap. Wow. That's impressive.
The power to weight ratio is ridiculous.
It is.
Yeah, so go to like the second floor.
Right here?
Yeah. So go in there and then do an element out from the second to the third.
Shawn? The elevator shaft. Okay, outside.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I missed.
Wow, you went way overpowered.
I went way over. Oh my god. Dude, that was I only hit 50% throttle. I'm going with full throttle. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
It's so fast.
Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. I love this. Arm switch. Okay.
Yay, in the grass. Thank you for not breaking it.
Oh my gosh.
On the first flight.
Yeah. That was a really pleasant flight experience. I actually really like that.
Toward the end though, that's something I'm curious about. How's it gonna sag?
Like he didn't seem like he was paying attention to whether the battery was getting low, so I was just making sure that I mentioned that it was, when you're flying, you're not looking at the numbers usually, you know?
What voltage is this?
Let's take one.
It's a 4S.
It's a 4S?
Yeah, 13.8 when we landed.
The current draw just must be way less than a typical 5-inch 4S.
Yeah.
What's the actual weight on it?
249 grams.
Really? So you
used every gram. Because like every piece of tape.
You have to build it just right. If you put a little too much tape on there, probably gonna be 251. The whole point was to use the shark bite system because it was lighter weight than the Vista, so I could put more energy somewhere else because you only have so many grams to work with, right?
I'm interested in like kind of the tech specs of the quad.
T-Motor sent me some really cool motors that they designed specifically for this type of build. It is a 2004 motor size with a 3000 kV. Thanks to T-Motor, by the way, for sending me these motors. Cool. And then Gem Fans provided the props. These are Gem Fan 5-inch lightweight props.
Does lightweight mean that the prop is lightweight or that it's meant for a lightweight?
Yeah, Drew tried to stick these on his regular quad just to see what they would do.
Yeah.
They just bent the wrong direction because they just weren't used to having that much power and lifting that much weight. So they're definitely meant for this particular build. So we've got the Shark Bite HD video system on here with the single board with the RunCam HD camera.
Okay.
And that just fit perfectly into the 25mm stack that I have here. I designed the stack around the 25mm stack because that's what the Shark Bite uses. My friend Shen over at Seal Racing recommended this flight control board. It is a 35 amp ESC built into the flight controller, all in one. It's crazy how much stuff is crammed into this little tiny board that's a 25 by 25mm.
That thing's tiny.
It is so small. It's 35 amps. I've got an Axie micro antenna on here with a UFL connector, which happens to be the perfect size antenna to fit this frame. This strap technically puts it over 250 grams, so we'll have a different strap that we're going to use in the final production version. I was a little bit hesitant to do a unibody frame at first, just because if you break an arm, you gotta basically rebuild the whole quad.
Yeah.
So I figured if I'm gonna do a unibody, which is what I wanted to do, to make it a little bit lighter, I wanted to make it really thick. So all of these shapes right here are very rounded, and they're specifically designed to increase durability.
Are rounded shapes more durable?
Absolutely, yeah. Rounded shapes are more durable. If you can keep more roundedness in your design, it's gonna have a harder time breaking because there's not gonna be a break point.
Okay.
If you have any right angles in your build, it's probably gonna break at that spot. And with the right batteries, you can put an HD recording camera on here as well. I designed this with 3 batteries in mind. 454S, I used a 654S and an 854S, and depending on which configuration you build this, those 3 batteries will keep it under 250 grams. It has so much power, just the punch up is crazy.
It's pretty windy.
It is windy, it keeps pushing me over the building. I do get pushed around a little bit, but it's not bad. I think I'd get pushed the same amount with my 5-inch quad because it's really like windy here today. It's got so much power. I want to do like a full throttle flyby. Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh!
That's crazy.
I couldn't even.
What? Oh my gosh! Why is that thing so fast? Oh my god.
That's nuts.
Oh,
it's got some power, man. All right, I'm gonna try to go in the building and be a little more daring now.
Oh, it's really lovely.
Shaft dive. Shaft dive.
Okay.
Shaft dive.
All right, here we go. Gotta commit. Gotta commit. I haven't practiced or anything.
Oh! Oh!
Turtle mode?
Shark bite's holding up back there.
All right, it's still alive. I'm just gonna go 1 floor.
Let's dive RC.
Oh, that was
All
sick.
right, that was
Did
1
you get
floor.
it? He got it. Oh my god!
It's just.
Dude, it's so fast. I don't think my freestyle quad goes
Well, that was pretty much all my battery. Oh god, what happened? It was in the
Your
grass,
prop
right?
came off.
Dude, you were close to that water.
Your prop came off in the air.
Holy crap, the prop is right there.
Here's your quad and here's your prop. Oh my god, you lost 2 of them.
Wow.
So these props are mounted with the screws, not the nylon nuts.
Right.
And so I think something to keep in mind
when
like
you crash, tighten the props.
Well,
every
crash
time.
tighten the props, but also if you're flying with a bent prop, the vibrations are gonna loosen these screws up more than they would with our nylock nuts.
Something we have to think about when we're flying something different. Definitely keep in mind that there's gonna be new challenges.
Ooh, this power band is so weird. Right off the bat, I'm already feeling overwhelmed by the power. I see what you guys are talking about.
You could have a little less power.
Oh my god, whoa, that looked really bad.
Dude, it goes. I almost would want a throttle cap. All right, we're just gonna come on out. Let's do this, Emmelman. We got this. This is my thing. What the heck?
Exactly.
I don't feel so bad now.
No, dude, this is a different animal. There are things that do kind of carry over. Like, it does feel like a 5-inch, but the power, it just feels like a...
It's got so much power.
This feels like a Matty Stunts drone. Further up.
There you go, that's easier. Yeah.
Oh, I did it. But wow,
Well,
this
like
thing.
with anything, you're gonna have to learn the machine in order to get smooth with it, right?
So I was struggling doing that precise Emmelman and not the small windows, but just like blasting around, split-S-ing over the entire building is really fun.
It's super easy.
So if you guys were concerned about sub 250 not giving you, you know, an experience where you can blast around buildings or whatever, this does it, but I feel like it's actually lacking on what you'd normally get out of a lightweight drone, which is very precise flyability. If that makes sense.
Oh! Cables. Oh! And durability test.
Like, it's got so much power. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need that much power. The original goal here was to recreate the full 5-inch experience in a kind of legal package or something that can fly under the radar. It's just so much more powerful.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
Because this is almost like a different, like, I'm enjoying flying this, but like for a different reason. Like, this thing is just like a monster.
It's fun to fly because it's different.
It's different.
You know?
It is different.
It's different. But so I mean, this is like half the experience, right? You're a YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
Is this gonna make you happy if this is the only drone you're ever allowed to fly in the future? Sing.
As a freestyle pilot, like just raw wanting to show off my freestyle skill, it's good enough because I've still got Sharkbite HD, so I can still share my freestyle lines in an HD format, but it's no GoPro and like the higher bitrate video, color graded, all that stuff.
Yeah.
This definitely has the power to carry a GoPro, but then, I mean, how much is it? A GoPro is like 120,
Right, you don't want
180 grams.
The whole point is to keep it under 250, right?
Yeah, because the GoPro is 180 grams itself. The GoPro probably weighs just as much as this drone does without the battery.
Yeah,
so you can't carry the GoPro.
I thought about that already. This is the same exact drone with a slightly smaller battery.
Okay, so what did we have on this guy? This was a...
This is an 854S.
Okay, so
which
we're
is enough to
really
give us
long
a
flight times.
lot of flight time.
So you went to a smaller battery, but now you've got this, what is this, VHS?
This is an SMO camera by BubbyFPV. Insta360 and BubbyFPV work together to create a stripped down GoPro essentially so that you don't have to do the stripping down of yourself. You just buy it this way, it's ready to go.
Yeah,
and
because
you
that
bolt
was
it
the
on
thing.
the
I've been
quad.
seeing people take GoPros apart to strip them down to be as light as possible, and I have no interest in doing that.
No, I mean, I bought
they did
one,
this for
I
you.
bought all the stuff to do it, and it's still sitting in the box.
Yeah.
Because I don't have time for it, you know?
Okay.
But this thing is ready to go.
But does it look any good? Like, is it?
It's pretty
know.
excellent.
Haven't tried it yet.
I've seen it. It looks really good.
Okay,
I was surprised.
Let's
It
get
looks
some
good.
legit freestyle.
Let's
then.
try it out.
Yeah.
Let's take this out and get a genuine FPV montage in high quality HD video. What do you
Okay.
say?
All right, let's do it. All sub 250.
Yeah, it found its way down through the tiny crack into the water puddle.
Is it totally soaked? Oh yeah.
I seen a blue car.
Gross, huh?
Hey, at least it was me this time, right?
Drone. That bando juice. Well, we set out to have an accurate freestyle experience for the sub 250, and I would say this is
That's as accurate as it
This is
gets.
about what happens when you go to the bando. I just think it's funny that like thanks rules for, you know, trying to make drones safer, and we ended up making a drone that's way faster,
faster.
and a little bit more difficult to pilot than what we're used to flying.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, even though it is faster, it is very lightweight. Like
Yeah.
this is way less
Right, yeah, it's not
threatening.
And it's super quiet, so like you could fly it in places like at a park where there may be more people and they won't get freaked out.
There's gonna be people out there that are gonna wanna follow the rules, and there's gonna be people out there that are just gonna say, I'm gonna do whatever I want. You know, if I'm in a situation where I wanna follow the rules, this is awesome way to do it.
I guess I think there are ways written into the rules that are coming into effect that you can follow the rules while still flying a drone like we fly that's heavier and carries a GoPro. You might need to have a remote ID module. You might need to register it. I'll jump through those hoops. I don't really think it's that big of a deal. I'll do it. But if for some reason I did want to fly something more casually,
Right, what if there were, you know, but what about the people in other countries where there's no such rule?
right?
Not
maybe
necessarily
more
FAA,
tighter
but
rules.
yeah, maybe they're not allowed to fly anything but sub 250.
Yeah.
There you go.
And who knows? The rules change from country to country, and even the rules that we'll end up with here in the United States, who really knows? Like, it's been written, remote ID is coming. I think that it's not going to be that difficult to comply with remote ID. We did get a lot of things that we asked for in the final writing, so I think it will be more than possible to comply with remote ID and fly freestyle drones carrying a GoPro. But if it does, I'm glad that we are working towards options. Maybe other countries it's not as easy, and we've got options.
And regardless of the law, I want one. Yeah. I think
I
it's
kind of
fun
want
to
one
fly,
just because
yeah.
it's something different.
So much fun to fly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
turn off the throttle cap and just wow! So we're gonna have these setups in the store. You can get it as a kit that you can build yourself, or we can build them for you pre-built. Thanks to B-Rad
Thanks
for
to
getting us out
B-Rad.
there, taking us on this boat. Really appreciate it. We had a great time. Hope you guys had a great time.
Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Let's Fly RC.
I'm Drib.
I'm BubbyFPV.
Hit the subscribe button. We'll see you next time on Rotor Riot.
Bless you.
No! I screwed it up. No! Oh, it's in my head and I can't. No! Okay, fine. I just have to live like this forever now.